Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about Pilot Iroshizuku. And I'm filming this because I want to go on the record with my predictions of which inks are going to be discontinued this year. Just for some background, my favorite Pilot ink is Tsukushi, which means... Oh, it doesn't say in here. Pfft. One second. Which means... I forget what it means. It's not wild chestnut, because that's Yamaguri. I think it's horsehair, something about horsehair. And I like it because my other favorite ink by Pilot, which I don't have an example of prepared, is the sepia, but it does not come in a bottle, which I think I've mentioned before. So just for some background, at the Baltimore Pen Show, I spoke to the guys at the Pilot table and asked them about the discontinued inks. Is there any word that Tsukushi, Inaho, and Suyukusa are coming back? Well, they said no. He also said 3 other inks are going to be discontinued this year, and 3 new ones will be released. So that's sort of got my wheels turning. These inks, if you have not used them before, are extremely well behaved. Pilot is an extremely reliable company. They make pretty much all of my favorite pens. Pilot G2, which is a fabulous pen, Precise V5, and the clickable one are awesome pens. Pilot Metropolitan, this one might be MR. Kakuno and Pereira, these are the 3 Pilot fountain pens that I have. I am in the market to get a Pilot Custom 74 at some point, I think. And then ultimately, it would be great to have an 823. So, yeah, like I said, that started to get my wheels turning, and I decided that I was going to collect a bottle of every single Pilot ink that's out there. So let me just show you where I am on that. And I will also update this list because since I started it, there have been some changes. And I'm calling this my Pilot Iroshizuku project. It has spin-off projects related to Inaho and Tsukushi. Let me get a pen. This is my Kaveco student with Diatramatus document ink and a black steel nib. So, okay. So starting out, I had 2 bottles of Yamaguri. Then I acquired Kirasami and Fuyu Shogun. Then I got Yuyake and Yamabudo. I recently acquired Tsukushi and Chikurin. I was double checking. So, I still have a long way to go. I've had opportunities to buy Inaho at an extremely high premium, and I'm not into that. At the end of the day, this is just a hobby. This is just fountain pen ink, and I'm not looking to really spend a ton of money. You see, I also have some swatches here of some other inks on the list. Those are ones that I have samples of, and I believe that I have these all marked already. So I have a long way to go, but by the end of the year, I'm hoping to have all of the Iroshizuku inks. So I'm gonna do a couple things. I'm gonna do some swatches, some point I'm going to do a flip through of my notebook as it stands. I'm going to do some swatches on this page. It's not going to be super pretty. If you want to see a pretty version of this, go check out my Dandelion Diaries. She has also swatched all of the Pilot inks, including the 3 discontinued inks, and it's just a really cool spread. Mine is just, I just want them on here. So I've pretty much labeled all of these, and now let's get swatching. And I'll talk about my opinion as I go. I do have a sample of Suyukusa coming, but it's not here yet. So first, I did not get them all out. So before that, let me pause and take out some of the ones I have in here. Okay, now I'm ready. So as always, we have my trusty Kakimori steel nib and Tachikawa, I think it's T30 model. It is very stained, but that's okay. These are in order of this pamphlet I got from the Baltimore Pen Show. And I put little stickers where the discontinued inks would end up, and then I'm going to mark the ones I think are going to be discontinued this year. So starting off, we have Tsukiyo. Tsukiyo means teal moonlight. You will recognize this because this is kind of the theme ink for my notebook. Goulet Pens has a sticker of Tsukiyo. And it matches this notebook perfectly, so that's what I went with. I definitely want, I want a bottle of all of them, but this one I think I would use a lot. And now, after Tsukiyo, we have Shinryoku. Shinryoku means forest green. This is a ink that I had planned to use in my work bullet journal. I'm currently using up a different ink, but I plan to finish this sample at some point. Oh, I missed Shinkai. Okay, I'm already messing up. No. Okay. Let's back up. Let's go in backwards order. I also have Seoro. Seoro means dew on the pine tree. That's pretty. Oh, you know what I'll also add? Oh, I didn't say what paper this was. This is the new Tomoe River paper. I will also add for Tsukiyo, they're calling it teal. For Shinryoku, they're calling it just green. And then for Seoro, dark green. Shinkai, which is what we're doing next, means deep sea, and it is a blue-black. I might swatch the Pilot blue-black as well, to sort of compare these. I might add a little bit more Tsukiyo to that swatch because the sheen is not coming out which is interesting. Well, maybe. We'll see. I might come back to it. Next up, we have Chikurin. Chikurin means bamboo forest, and it is a light green. That is a juicy swatch, yes. Followed by, okay, what's next? Yamabudo. Very excited to ink up a pen with Yamabudo. It's like a super popular color. Yamabudo means crimson glory vine, and it is a purple red. I believe this also has a sheen. Did I say it's a purple red? I think I did. Then let's go to Yuyake. Yuyake means orange sunset, and it is an orange. Then now the boy. Sorry, I say that all the time. Inaho. So one of my goals is to try out some recipes to recreate Inaho, and of course ink up the pen. Ink up a pen and use it, as well as try out some dupes. And then next we have Tsukushi. Oh, Inaho means it's something about rice. I want to say rice field or something like that. Tsukushi, which I've already talked about. It's an awesome brown color. It's like a reddish brown with a green sheen. And then we have Yamaguri, which is wild chestnut. This is my mainstay. I would consider, I think this is also a bit of a sheening ink, but it's kind of just like a black sheen. And now, moving into the grays. we have Kirisame first. Kirisame, which means Scotch mist. This is a warm gray. I bought these two inks together and I inked up Kirisame first. I was pretty impressed. I think it's on the drier side for a Pilot ink, but I've noticed that from most brands, lighter inks are drier. And I wonder if that's because there is less pigment or whatever dye, I guess, in the ink, and so there's a less slip, less like materials or chemicals for like to rub together. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, so the Sailor inks and the Pilot inks, I think they're drier when they're lighter. And then some other brands I've tried, also very dry when they're light. Ooh, I forgot I could have, I might play with this later and make everything run together because this is a permanent ink under it, so it would look really cool. So Fuyo Syogun is Rigor of Winter, which I love that name. That's really cool. It's a cool gray. I like this one better than Kirisame. I could see myself inking up pens with this all the time. So that is my current collection. I'm going to set this aside to dry and bring back the pamphlet, and we'll do predictions. So, and I wrote about this in my notebook, and I should have write it down. So, I think, I don't know if you guys can see that good. So here are my predictions. Actually, one second. I want to see if I can find what I wrote down. Okay, I found it. Okay, cool. So, I think, oh, there's my sticker. I think they're going to probably get rid of Suikoku, because there's already a turquoise and there's already a teal. You hear a lot about Tsukio and Kujaku. I think these are very popular inks. So that's one prediction. I think that they will probably retire Kirisame. I don't think they're. I've heard a lot of people say they like this ink better than this ink. And then what else? Shinryoku or Seo-ro. Yeah. So which one would they? No, I don't think so. I'm kind of wondering about Hotaru B and Chikurin. Hotaru B it looks, from swatches I've seen, it's a very, very light color. Yeah, I think they would get rid of this one. And then, in terms of additions, let me get some more stickers. I think what's missing here, I think they would add an olive. an olive green. Which I would put like here. And then I think they would get rid of this and add a true yellow. Or maybe a golden yellow. Could go a couple ways. Put that there, or maybe there, I don't know. And then I think they would add I think they would add like a pinky orange color. So there's an orange red. Orange pink would be nice. I mean, I think they also need a light brown now. I think they might add a brown back. Like they got rid of 2 lighter browns and now they just have 1 dark brown. So I would add a light brown back. And I don't know, I would hope that it would be warm like Tsukushi, but because Yamaguri is like on the cooler side to me. Maybe it's neutral, I'm not sure. I don't know that much about colors. But yeah, so on the record, here are my predictions. So I think they're going to get rid of Suigyoko, Hotaru B, and Kirisame. And then I think they're going to add a lighter brown. I think they're going to add an olive. And I think they're going to add a yellow. All right. So that's the video. That's the whole thing. I'm not going to do a video for every update to my collection of these inks. I might just briefly mention it when I do a flip through of my ink journal. And then when they finally do come out with what they're changing, I'll probably do a follow-up video and we'll see how close I was, how far away I was. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.